I was going to talk for 15 minutes, so I'll just cut out every second remark I was going to make. Or cut out the ands and the thus, but I've already used some of my words now, so that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? This is all live streamed anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? This was 3 seminars, 3 experiences with lots of different kinds of approaches to live streaming. We've gone from, in our first live streaming seminar, base level experiences from City College Brighton and Brighton Dome and Festival, learning how to do live streaming right from the first moments, using one camera and some college students and Brighton Festival not really knowing where to start. But blimey, what they did there was something quite extraordinary, because it was about a partnership with some people who did know how to do it and some college students who could come and help them and show them how to do it. That was a really effective partnership approach. So that's one way of approaching live streaming if you're on a 0 or a -0 budget. It's really important to think about partnering up first. Other things that people showed us, fantastic, absolutely awesome behind the scenes look at the space and how the space was put together, the backgrounds to the fantastic York Mystery Plays, the backgrounds to flying over London in a helicopter, 4 helicopters, all live streamed at the same time, with crazy cellists playing Stockhausen, and all of that was live streamed at the same time too. It sounds really impossible, and it was stretching the edges of what could be done, but they did it. And amazingly, if you can imagine that was art, there was a really big audience for it, and it was one of the most popular things on the space. What else did we find out about? Something pretty amazing, which was the opposite direction to the space, which was artplayer.tv, a different model of commissioning live culture and streamed culture. It wasn't really about lots of money chasing, lots of commissions. It was really about working with arts organisations and what arts organisations are already making. And I think that that's something that connects up with what Finton was talking about, which was really, really interesting. It was great to see how many free tools there are, how many existing channels you can use, how many places you can go to where there are millions and billions of people. And you can adapt what's there and try out what's there and take an evolutionary, not a revolutionary approach to this. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds or tens of thousands of pounds on some new stuff. You could actually just try out what's there right now and see if it fits with you. You can also, importantly, make it not about the tech. You can make it about the artistic experience. And you can make it about meeting the other people out there in YouTube land who are creating cultural stuff. So it's not always about building a new thingy. It's not always about inventing a new widget. Sometimes it's about using stuff that other people are using that's very cheap, but it creates some kind of association, some kind of cultural kinship, some kind of creative spark with what they're doing. So there's a live streaming strand that's all about that. It's kind of improvised. It's kind of like intermediate technology in the 1970s. It's not really the leading edge, the bleeding edge, or the cutting edge, or the edge of beyond. It's actually right here and right now. It's using crappy old Blackberries to do really interesting things like spark inner city riots. Really quite weird. Something else which was really important and interesting was something that Mark was talking about, and something also from Stratford East, and that is the importance of this real-time youth culture, this real-time live media culture, this place where young people today are really, they're thinking and creating and living their lives in a digital space. It's what Paula Ledoux, who works for Mozilla Foundation, called last week a quotable culture. So if you want to be part of what young people are talking about or thinking about, or if you want to make culture with young people, and if you want culture made by young people, you need to be considering being active using tools like this, which are really the lifeblood and the lingua franca and the most common culture, the native culture of young people today, quotable culture. If you're not necessarily present using some of these lots and lots of different types of tools, if you're not present in that space, you're actually not part of that quotable culture. So I think that's the challenge for us from this Stream Out series. It's, can you be part of that quotable culture? Have a look at some of the different kinds of approaches to this quotable culture, and then have a go at it.